Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dusting crops, farm boy. Without precise calculations, we could fly right through a star or bounce too close to a supernova, and that ends your trip real quick, wouldn't it? Welcome back, everybody. Here we are with issue 74. Let's go ahead and get started. So in this issue, we're going to go over the Terrapin class bulk tanker. And we'll learn why they call it the turtle tanker. And then we're going to talk about Christophus Crystal World and all that it brings to the table. And then finally, Military Starship Classification Part 1, which means at some point we'll talk about Part 2. So that will be interesting. And here we are with this issue. So let's go ahead and crack it open, see what we got going on here. All right, get rid of the unneeded stuff. We can get that out of the plastic. Don't need that plastic anymore. Set that over on the side. Looks like we're going to be dealing with this. And this will get set off to the side. So let's have a look. This is going to be a very simple issue this time. We only have 2 parts to do. And as you know, I like to paint the bottoms black. So that's what we're going to do right now is go ahead and mask this off. And we'll paint the bottoms. So then we can mount it onto our framework. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, we're all masked off, and as you can tell, on the second one, I kind of figured out a better way to mask it, which I can roll these over. It is completely possible. Then I don't have to worry about it sticking to stuff. So we'll do that here. Let's go ahead and go get these painted so we can get them mounted. All right, we have everything painted. Let's go ahead and pull the tape off. See how that came out. Not that I expect it to not come out well. I mean, not do anything overly special, right? Yeah. Just as I expected there. All right. So the thing with these are that it's not going to be too long and we'll be putting this in. And when we put that in, it's going to make it very difficult to paint the outside. So I'm not sure how to handle that just yet. I'll have to figure that out. Oh. So this one's got to go on first because the way these edges are. Which makes sense because we were supposed to put that on last issue. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the mandibles are the most iconic part of the Falcon. That and the offset cockpit, right? But those mandibles, like you just don't see that on other ships like that. I mean, without the mandibles, it's just a flying saucer. What do you think? Can you tell where the seams are? Seam here, seam there, seam there. Pretty cool. First part of the mandibles are done. I didn't realize there was all these holes, otherwise I would have taped all through there, but there's going to be a lot of extra parts being put on there. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to probably, I've got this silly putty here, and what I'll probably do is use this silly putty, stick it down in the hole, and use that as my masking. And yeah, so I'm guessing that's how I'm going to end up doing that. But there you go. There is the first mandible. I was going to go ahead and get started on fixing this paint. But I decided not to do it at the moment because it is Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving yesterday, at least as you're watching this anyway. And so I've obviously got plenty of stuff to be doing to get ready for that. So I'm going to deal with that at the moment instead. So we're just going to keep it to exactly what they wanted us to do in this issue, which was just put the plating on that mandible. Excuse me, put the plating on that mandible, which is what we did. We got the plating put on. Yeah, pretty straightforward, really simple. Quite a few screws to do that, but all held together. So that was issue 74. 75, we're going to get the rest of probably the bottom part of the mandible. Another one of the little deals that go in there, the little equipment bays. And some looks like some piping and some other detail parts. So we're going to see about doing that next time and see what all we're going to put together. I'm guessing we're going to put together the framework next time and kind of go from there. So that's everything for issue 74. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving if you're from the United States. If you're from far-flung lands all over the place, then I just hope you had a great Thursday and that you're, spending some good quality time with your family. All right, thank you very much, everybody. May the force be with you always.